Good day to you. My name is Kadzielska and you are watching Poland Daily Culture, and we have a specialist in marriage here with us, and he's a priest, but he knows so much about human nature that we all can learn from him. Szymczak, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much for the invitation. It's good to be here.
And I know that you're many of your programs, but the main one, I plus you equals we, is not only dedicated to sacramental marriages, but also to those, well, who are not Catholic marriages with a sacrament. How do you balance it?
Well, because of my activity, we have more Catholics. Yes, as you said, this program is universal because it's about anthropology. It's about our human nature. And nature is universal. So that's only Catholic Church and Orthodox Church. They look at marriage as a sacramental. It's because of the very unique relationship between husband and wife in love relationship, because this is the way how they will go to heaven, and in heaven we will be exactly the same, free, creative, and joyful gifts of self. So the marriage is very special for us from our perspective, because marriage is the best way how we can prepare ourselves to live in heaven. But we know that marriage is universal, so it's not only for Catholic, it's for everybody who is in relationship, because our nature is our nature, and doesn't matter who we call God and how we pray. It's exactly the same what we can do to our relationship.
And how do you judge the current state of marriages? Because we see with statistics that there are more and more divorces. So is it like we currently in the 21st century, do we as people love each other less? Why are there so many divorces?
It's hard to answer in just one sentence. Somebody wrote I wrote a book, and in this book was written that if you really want to prepare the parents of people to be a good parents, we should start with their grandparents, because this is something what we generally do. It's like the way how we prepare children to start mature life. And when we have a lot of divorces, and the people will learn that if you will not find the perfect match, you can change your spouse and you can find somebody. So my first wife, her name was Mistake. The name of my second wife was Disaster, and the name of my third wife was Something. So we are looking, for the perfect match. But the way how we look for the perfect match, it's like from my perspective. So I'm not looking at my spouse as somebody I want to be a free, creative, joyful gift for her or for him. I'm looking at the other person as somebody who will make me happy. And that's the main problem. The people are looking who will make me happy. And, that's the general problem with reactive people. Reactive people are not looking for solutions. The people are looking for who will make me happy, who will give me the most. So we need more proactive people. And this is like entrepreneurs and people who are really take care of others. They will have a happy life because they take care of others. So that's what we want to do to every couple, help them to understand the only way to improve your relationship, the only way how to really be happy is to invest your time into your relationship, make your relationship more conscious, spend time to be together, to be united, spend time to understand each other, so to make better environment to our children and to our neighbors, and then help them to grow with understanding. Love is giving, not receiving. Love is in sharing. Love is in protecting. Love is in being a giver, not demander. So that's quite important, and that's the reason people are more too much reactive, not proactive.
So it's also about basically changing ourselves as well, that we should be more responsible and maybe just would like to share more and not expect of the world to Just give us everything, I would say, for free or for nothing. Altogether, just give us everything.
That's that's
But
correct. Yeah.
and the other one is, I know that your program it was found by Opus Dei, so one of the gathering or church groups or church organizations who have a certain ways of bringing people, children. But that's interesting that they didn't think before, or they didn't prepare the Meriter program, and they found your program so interesting that they want to incorporate it in their teaching.
Yeah, thanks God, because I was giving this program for 13 years, and I was the only one. So that's was that I was all the time traveling. I spent normally about 250 days outside my home. So I was really, not many days I spent at home because I was traveling from country to country giving these programs, because people are calling me, please come again. We need more programs. So I was start looking for priests who would and teams, because our program is very unique because it's not only given by priests. The program is a teamwork. So we have for every program we need coaches, so-called coaches. There are people who finish our program, they enjoyed our program, and they are sort of facilitators of this program. So because our program is just one, we call this lecture, but it's not just lecture. It's just, we are telling stories, we're explaining things, but let's call this lecture. And then we have 1 hour workshop. And also we have 1 hour individual dialogue for the couples. So we need about 1 coach couple for 6 couples. So it's quite difficult to prepare all these people. And we found in Mexico, especially in Mexico, we found people from Opus Dei, and also they were also priests, and they were so interested because, well, we didn't have enough time to explain this program. Our program is, 9 years program. So we have, for every year, we have different element, different stages. So we started with nature. This is first 3 years. I and you equals we, then we and family, how to protect our relationship when we became parents. And also we have we and society, and this program is about how to protect our relationship when we're so busy because of work, service. We spend a lot of hours, we spent a lot of hours outside because of our work. Now with pandemic, we're in a little different situation. But, normally people spend 8-10 hours outside. They come back home as the parents, and then it's not enough time for our relationship. But this is the first program, 3 programs about nature. Then we have second 3 programs. That's the next turn. 3 programs about grace, about marriage, seeing as a relationship which is based also on prayer, on God presence in this relationship. And then we have 3 programs about us in mission, because every couple has a very unique gift. They have a very unique talents, and they can serve with this talent, this unique gifts with others. So we train them, help them to prepare to be more conscious, to be more present in their environments, neighborhoods, whatever. So it's like to be in service. So, and that was because it's quite complex, it's quite well developed. So it's a very useful for others to use our strategy, to use our work, to implement our work in their environment. So that's.
It seems like a path with many steps, which you can just get on and take as much as you need. But I think that there was a certain lack of such kind of programs, especially in church, which maybe neglect a little bit the marriage as it is. So I'm very happy that such kind of thing started in Poland and is successful. Fingers crossed for you, and well, another achievements of all this course. And to you, the viewers of Poland Daily, if you are interested, then our guest was Szymczak, and I do hope he still have some places for Poles for the program. Thank you very much for watching Poland Daily Culture.